I consider paying for parking to be a double blow. One, I'm wasting my money. Two, I'm paying to support a system that I don't agree with. I feel the same way about paying rent. I already pay over £300 per year in road tax for my car. I feel that should cover my use of the roads. Why is it okay if I keep moving in my car, but that if I pull over, I have to pay? Parking charges are a money grab by city councils, so I will go a long way to avoid paying into that system, a system I don't agree with. If nobody paid into that system, then it wouldn't work. The parking in Brighton is a nightmare. The council has been using it as a money grab for decades. From the nearest unrestricted car parking space in any direction, you have to walk for at least 35 minutes to reach the centre of town. Brighton and Hove City Council's website provides a map of their crimes. This is the extent of the restricted areas in Brighton and Hove. The restrictions are mostly from 9 AM till 8 PM, 7 days a week. Occasionally, the restrictions vary. My usual tactic is to park in the nearest unrestricted parking spot and then jump on my scooter, which I keep in my car boot. A few years ago, when I lived in a van, I booked myself onto a course at Birmingham Buddhist Centre for the weekend. I checked Birmingham Buddhist Centre out on Google Maps using Street View. I was chuffed to see that there were no parking restrictions on that road. So I pulled over and spent the weekend there, parking for free, right nearby. This is a technique I have continued to use. As a side hustle outside of my day job, so on weekday evenings and at weekends, I give complementary therapy treatments in people's homes. I often need to take a massage table with me, so I'll need to park close by. And of course, I avoid paying for parking. Recently, a client asked me for a Saturday morning Reiki session in the Wish Park area of Hove. So now I go onto Google Maps. I use Street View and I take a walk around. I'm looking for parking signs. I can see some leniency. Parking is restricted here from 10 AM to 11 AM. So I now know to avoid that time. So I get back to my client and suggest we do our Reiki session from 11 AM, outside the restricted times. Result: one of the things I feel passionately about is owning one's own home. If you want to own your own home, then don't spend your salary on rent. There are many ways to live rent-free. I write about some of those ways in my book. Buy my book. The link's below.